YouTube, it's Guess the Rank time. This is the first streamed Guess the Rank that we've done in like 4 months. It's been a very long time. We are now migrating it fully to the second channel. I'm here with the Twitch chat. We are doing this live, and the way that we're doing is going to be a little bit different, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure this out. For you guys on YouTube that are guessing and following along, should be no different. I'm trying to figure out a good way. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to figure out a good way to be able to do this while also keeping all of you engaged in the YouTube video. So we're changing up like how the predictions and stuff are going to work to hopefully make things a little bit more streamlined and faster. So bear with me if there are any hiccups on this one. Still trying to figure it out. But if you don't know what Guess the Rank is the worst series on all of YouTube. The series where everyone in the comment section says it's impossible to accurately guess ranks because ranks don't matter and the game is random. And that is very true. It doesn't matter though. Here for your entertainment. Let's get into game number 1. All right, I'm looking away now. I'm looking away. Oh, I gotta put my headphones on. Okay. Predictions have started. Let's see what this is. It's a demotion match for the Brian versus, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be with the green hair and the sunflower. All right, we got the wall combos. After watching, we're doing this for context right after low rank Tekken. So my perception of what's good and what's bad may be a little bit skewed. We got electrics. We got the neutral. Look at that conversion. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. There's the floor break. Hi, Garuda. Guess the rank in season 2 will probably be the hardest thing to do. Also, hi. Hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the last time that I did this... Oh, yeah, the Brian died. While recording, it was pandemonium. My initial guess on this is blue, right? I mean, they're playing neutral. They're not hitting a ton of buttons. They have combos. They're making mistakes. And I feel like, too, that generally what I think it is lower than what the actual rank is. So my initial guess is Fusion. But based on what I've seen, I think they're actually playing a little bit better than Fusion, so it might be a little bit higher. It could even be Tekken King. It's tough to say. But yeah, I'm gonna say like Kishin, Bushin, somewhere around there. I mean, he's got the heat dash combo, right? Again, my perception might be a little bit skewed though after just watching low rank Tekken. No duck on the hive, wrong punish as well. That'll do it. 11 health. Tech, 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 tech. No punish on that. Now we got the core circle back one. All right, 1 round apiece. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games I look at and I think this is a solid blue game, you know? This is just one of those where I'm like, you know, they're playing fine. They're making some mistakes, but that's all right. Try doing the jet up or punish. But it's all right. Minus 16. See, that's a little bit of a problem. But again, it's just one small thing that makes me think it's not like Tekken Emperor or anything like that. But I think, like, Kishin is a pretty good area for this to be in. Unfortunately, the combo drops 1 HP left. That'll do it. Brian up 2 rounds. Chicken Wally's down. There's the Snake Edge. Boop. Did get the conversion. Oh, it dropped, though. Minus 10. No punish. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm pretty tired, though. I got to practice for a local on Saturday, so I'm not looking forward to that, but that's something I'm probably going to do off stream. It's good to hear you're doing good. I'm going Bushin. Is blue the most average rank in your opinion? I think that statistically it is. Dude, that laser was ridiculous. I think statistically it actually is like where the top 50% line is. Nice duck. That was not the punish, but hey, you know, you'll take that, right? Especially on final round. Boop. Duck. Nope. The electric is going to bring the Kazuya back into this game. There's the spike. There we go. What's the Oki? It's laser. He didn't block. He didn't roll. Shikue. He didn't quite get it. Again, even help. This is a very even game. I feel like time's about to run out. This has been going on for a while. Boop, boop. There you go. He got the combo. All right. I think that, like, BritBrev, you say this is Bushin. I think this is Kishin. I think that this is a really solid blue game. I don't see how it can be much lower. I can maybe see it being Tekken King, because I have seen some jank-ass Tekken Kings. But I think most likely it's Kishin. And that also puts me in the realm of ±2 of my own rules, that if it's Tekken King, I'm good. So you're thinking Flame Ruler? For me, it's Fujin or Raijin. Flame Ruler is still, like, within the realm of possibility of being Fujin. See, I would agree with you, Spotty. I would also think it's Fujin at first. But I feel like in Season 2, the rank I initially would have said it was in Season 1, which would be Fujin, is lower than what it actually is. So I'm gaming the system a little bit. I'm playing it a little bit meta. And I'm going for Kishin. I say Tekken King, the surprise wild card. Let's see what the predictions are saying here. It's 50-50 between blue and purple. There are more points on blue, but not a lot of people predicting. It's 2 on blue, 2 on purple. So, and I think that's fair. You know, I think a 50-50 between purple and blue is perfectly reasonable. So let's take a look and see. Yeah, it's Kishin. There you go. Right. And it's funny, too, because Devil said Flame Ruler, and the Kazi was Battle Ruler, so you weren't that far off. This is actually... These are ranked, by the way. I made sure to only have it ranked. This is a huge deviation in rank for Season 2, but we're starting off strong. We go, if you don't know, because I haven't done this in a while, we go by whoever is the highest rank if there are two different... if there's this big of a deviation in rank. So it's the Brine. It's Kishin. Spot on. The blues have it. It's always blue. Let's move on to game number 2. I'll take that. I'm so close to Fujin, I can taste it. Good luck with that. Somebody must have their matching setup so they can play others that are 2 ranks higher. Yeah, it's... But even still, you don't see... Like, you might see ±1 rank, but ±2 is really rare. But still, you know. Kishin versus Battle Ruler. Not too surprised. I've seen a Kazuya play on Flame Ruler with those skills. I mean, and he was Battle Ruler too, right? And he was playing pretty well. Rank matches be a nightmare to find. Also true. Alright. Do this one for game number 2 here. Make sure to turn off the HUD. And let me get the predictions started here. Waiting for it. There we go. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got Heihachi. They are playing the intros. This is valuable information. Default outfits, playing the intros, and the Heihachi is on special style. Immediately, frame 1 does Rage On. Alley kicks. Are we watching low rank Tekken again? Okay, that's a homing mid. That's a homing mid. That's a back. The Rage On is coming out in full force. It gets blocked into no punish. Did you know that they are actually playing Season 3? And in Season 3, Rage Ons are plus on block. No, I don't know what's happening, by the way. The Tekken King. You know what? I think you're right. You might be on to something here. I think that this might be Tekken King. They are keeping those buttons. I need to know what this Heihachi's hands look like right now while doing this, because they are constantly holding up. Like, what is making them do this with the Rage On and the hit and the heat burst and the special style? He's still hitting buttons, by the way. This Heihachi is still hitting buttons. This is God Destruction 8. This is Ninja Killer on the secondary. And they've stopped. The only thing that got the Heihachi to stop is the King choosing to not come. He's still key charging. Murray's vision. You think sometimes you may get a high-rank player using a new character that have good instincts, but their rank may be lower than their skill? No, I think that's exactly what's going on here. I think that this Heihachi player has great fundamentals, has great prowess and skill, but they're just new with the character, you know? And they're panicking a little bit, and that's why they're using the 3 and 4 buttons to try breaking the command grab. You know, they're just nervous. You gotta give them a second. He's using all of the buttons at the same time. Yeah, he paid for all of the buttons. He's gonna use all of them. What? Good God. Rage is plus on block. Dude, that's the second grab trade. All right, we are once again using the 3 and 4 buttons to break the chain grabs. And the rage on button. And the heat burst button. And the special style button. We have used every button. We have also used back to try breaking the grabs. So what do we think this is? I actually think this is Vanquish. Because if you look at how the King was playing, I actually think this is Orange Rank. Because the King knew to do chain grabs. The King wasn't using special style. The King was playing neutral. I don't know what the hell was going on with the Heihachi, if he just had a bad day or he tried to like teach his child how to play the game. But, like his toddler, I should say. But I think that this is actually Vanquisher. I do not think that this is first time for multiple reasons. One, they didn't neither of them had a rank up, so it's not going to be that low. I mean, it could be green ranks, but it's quite unlikely for that to happen. Two, the King actually knew what he was doing to an extent. So I legitimately think that this is like orange rank. I think that this is, you know what? I'm going to be crazy here. I'm going to say it's whatever the middle orange rank is, or maybe it's the top orange rank that starts with a D. It's not Dominator. That's yellow ranks, right? I don't remember. I think that this is orange rank. The only time they actually didn't press is during his... Oh, no, you know that he pressed during the intro. He hit Rage on frame 1. One button for every or one button for every button macro. Yeah. That King popped as soon as the round started. Yeah, Vanquisher. All right. I'm going to end predictions here. Someone for some reason is saying blue. Congrats to the person that bet on orange. Britbrev, you are going to get 1,000 points today. Let's take a look. Why so many people flip out over character intros? The Negan incident. Let's take a look and see. I'm ending submissions. Okay, it was green rank. It was Ranger. Like I said, the only reason I thought that this wasn't green rank is because it was very unlikely for both of them to not have a promo game. The other thing, too, is that this Heihachi's Tekken prowess is 78,000, which is unbelievable. Especially because the King, again, actually kind of knew what he was doing. So that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone is really surprised at Ranger. I was thinking that was orange rank because I was trying to meta it with the rank up, and I do think that the King played better than a green rank. I really do. But that was one of the worst games I've ever seen. I want to see who this Heihachi's main is. I'm so curious. And everything made sense in that one instance. All right. Let's move on to game number 3. Right. Yeah, of course it's a victor. It has to be a victor. Game number 3. What do we got? I forgot to stop the predictions. My bad. Ah, I'm panicking. Okay, they didn't have a rank up. Neither of them had a rank up. We got a Lee versus an Alisa. You know how this is going to go? The Lee's just going to mash on his controller because that's all Lee players can do. The Alisa got the combo. Got the follow-up as well with the tailspin. All right, this is pretty good. Sidestep 4, 1-1, no duck. Knows how to deal with that, though. Second hit, that does 60 damage on counter hit, if you didn't know. I'm not even kidding. The damage that it does is like Paul's Death Fist in Tekken 7. It's crazy. Minus 10. Got the sidestep in the whip, but this is a high rank game. Alisa, this is blue. Yeah, and considering, you know, that's exactly what I would expect a Lee player to do who's TGS, frankly. Look at that backdash, man. That backdash is so nice. Okay, 1-1-1 counter hit. Nicely done. Also trying to do the up forward too to get the heat dash as well. Not too bad. And there's the heat smash. Waiting for the opportunity. Going in with the destruction plus 9. The lead doesn't know. Again, exactly what I would expect from a lead player. Just mindlessly hit buttons as always and then say the opponent is mashing. Typical. Why is this lead player mashing? I will once again ask. Tekken God. I actually don't think that's unlikely. Yep, this is the last hit. And again, I would expect nothing less from a lead player than to mash there. There's the plus frames. Again, he mashed. Lee players not beating the allegations. Nice sidestep 4. The delay stopped the Lee from being able to block it. Yeah, I think this is Tekken Emperor. This was a really fast game, but the Lee played how I expect every Lee player to play from purple ranks all the way up to God of Destruction. And the Alisa played really well. And if you ever see an Alisa playing really well, then you know that they're going to be a high rank player. So I'm saying that, like, if I was predicting for what like you guys are, it'd be a little bit difficult for me. I think that this is either like Tekken Emperor or Tekken God. I'm gonna lean towards the lower end and say Tekken Emperor, but I think that the Alisa played really well. I think the Lee played like every other Lee player on the planet. But yeah, for sure, like what Kid Luden says, Tekken King at a minimum. Do many people use Alisa? No, she's not a character many people play at all. Tekken King, a Tekken Emperor, Tekken God. I'm glad we're still all on the same page here. I'm going to end predictions here in a second, so if you want to get any predictions in, go for it. Now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to end them in 5 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending submissions. Wow. We actually have 3 people right now that are on blue, and then 2 people on Tekken King. Now, the Tekken King is a snipe. Only betting 10 dudes because we're cowards, but it's actually kind of 50-50. And then we got the big point bet on blue. I would be simultaneously, I would be surprised if this is blue, but I wouldn't be that surprised if it's blue. Like if it's Bushin or something, I can definitely see it based on how the Lee's playing. I just think the Alisa played really well. Maybe I'm focusing on her too much. Lee players as bad as Hwarang players in that regard. Yep, it's true. Tekken King. Let's see. Hey, it was Bushin. I'm glad I said Tekken Emperor then and not Tekken God, because that puts me in the wheelhouse here. But yeah, I think Bushin's perfectly reasonable, right? Especially with how the Lee's playing. And the Alisa played extremely well. The Alisa played this game super well. Really knew how to play the character, played good fundamentals, played good neutral. Had the right setups, had good combo conversions and all that. And look at, I mean, they're on a 10 win streak here and ranked at Bushin. So I'm not even mad saying Tekken Emperor because this Alisa clearly should be Tekken Emperor. And it's probably one of those players that just plays quick match all day and is like me and got Bushin like 4 months ago and is going, oh yeah, I should probably rank up so I play against better players. But yeah. Either way, that's going to be a Bushin game, though, because it was blue. So, congrats to the Blues. You guys are going to get, like, 5 points because the Tekken game predictors are cowards. Alisa play better than the Alisas I play. I mean, that's how it kind of works, right? The Alisa players that you play are all really bad. But then you see other people play Alisa and they're like, damn, actually, there's some people that play this character that are pretty good. That's how I got to purple within a couple months, just spending time in quick matches. Yep, that's the way to go. That's the way to learn. I came to say hi and remind you that I exist and then leave. Jiro, it's been like a year. My God. But hi. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. Hope you've been doing well. It's good to see you again. I like how your name is OG Jiro too now. All right, let me switch back over here. I guess not a lot of people play Alisa. People who play her probably really like her. Yeah, and she's a really unique character to play. One dude. When you eat sandwiches, learn it's always blue. It's true though. It is always blue. If you're looking right now at the list of games, you can see it's God of Destruction, then blue, 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 blue. And what's this one? Oh, it's a blue. So, yeah, maybe, just maybe, it is actually always blue. I spent 8% training, 15% in quick matches, and then 5% ranked. I think that's pretty good. I'm doing all right. Groovy viewership. Definitely deserve review skills. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, too. Again, it's good to see you again. All right, let's look at game number 4. I'm gonna head out. You enjoy your day. You enjoy yours too, Jiro. Thank you so much for coming by. Take care. All right. Oh, I forgot to put up the predictions again. Damn it. I'm speedrunning. It's a Jack versus a Law. No promo. There's no promo. Okay. Predictions started. And we're starting out with the small Tekken. That... We got the flow charts, we got the blue spucks, we got the nunchucks, but we don't got the ducks. That's the one thing we don't have. We got the wall pressure, we got the heat dashes, we got the grabs, except they get ducked. There's a nice slide. Oh, that got blocked. Nice punish. Down back 1 as well. While rising 4. Very nice. Good break. The side steps as well. I'm a dragon. Okay. This is fast. This is fast and uncomfortable, but... it's working out. The sidestep 2s, like, they know what they're doing. They're just playing extremely fast. It's definitely blue. It is always blue, as we know to be true. That's the last hit. The Jack is being really patient, which is good, especially under all this pressure. I would expect someone who's Fujin to buckle under all of this pressure that this Law is doing, but Jack's actually doing a really good job of just waiting out the bullshit and then waiting for the right time to retaliate. The Law's stuff, though, like, when it is hitting, it's not, like, hitting because the Jack is being impatient, which is a very important distinction. Okay. There's the wake-up kick. There's that. Nice, good punish there, too, on that. No, I think this is, man, is this blue? God, this is tough. It's 1-1 right now. I could see this being like sidestep 2, no punish on that. It's really tough, man, because I could also see this being Bushin, but something in my heart of hearts is telling me this is like Tekken King, Tekken out. No, I think it's kind of the same as the last one where it's Tekken Emperor, because like they know what they're doing. They have good defense. They're waiting it out. Even though it's going by really fast, this is kind of what you see at Tekken King, Tekken Emperor, I think. There's the slide, the Wild Rising 4. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Didn't do the guaranteed follow-up. He kind of messed up there, but it's fine. Law's now on match point. Blue Raijin. I don't know about that. I think it's people on secondaries. I don't think so. The way that they're controlling their characters tells me that these are their mains. I don't think that they're playing on secondaries. I don't know. I think it's Tekken King. I don't think it's Tekken Emperor anymore. I think it's like Bushin Tekken King. I'd probably lean more... like, if I'm playing statistically, it's more likely as Bushin. So if I was predicting, I'd probably just go blue because, you know, that's the most likely thing. But I don't know. I think that this is... I feel like he could have got the ball there. I feel like this is Tekken King. Is the replay on 2 times speed? That's what it feels like, right? All right, there's the jab, the forward 1. Nice break. Down forward 2. Dude, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. Oh, okay, that's fine though. We didn't die the junkyard. Again, not ducking that high, but that's fine. Again, not something I would expect too much from this rank, so it's all right. Nice. Boop, 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 pop, pop. The Jack win it? Hey, the Jack won it. Yeah, I think Tekken King. Jack knows to spam down back 1 at Bushin at least. Also true. Also true. Yeah, everyone thinks this is blue. And I don't really disagree with you. I think that if you're going to try sniping, as someone just did, who did it? Gamarad? Yeah, I think that if you're going to try sniping it, sniping for the Tekken King is the right way to go. But I think this is like either Bushin or Tekken King. It's right on the line. So if I was trying to play the game and I was playing statistics, I would say Bushin, but something in my heart says Tekken King. I changed my mind. I think it's Tekken King now. Well, already predicted it. It's too late. I'm gonna end predictions here in 3. Actually, let me hit this first. I'm gonna end the predictions here in 3, 2, 1. This mission's over. Rip my 90 points. Watch it be like Fujin or something. Watch it be Battle Ruler. That would be hilarious. Yeah, Tekken Emperor. Okay. I wish that I had stuck with my initial gut reaction at Tekken Emperor, but to me, this makes a lot of sense. And it's for the same reasons I said. Like, they clearly had control of the characters. They knew what they were doing. The small mistakes they were making was something that you would expect from Tekken Emperor, but the control they had over the characters, there was method to the madness, and fast-paced games like this is kind of what you see in Tekken Emperor. But the biggest takeaway for me, the biggest clue that this was Tekken Emperor was, again, that the Jack, throughout this entire game, wasn't buckling under the pressure of this law just throwing out a bunch of buttons. So I'm happy I stuck with my guns at least inside Tekken King. But I do wish I stuck with Tekken Emperor, but it's fine. It's one off. It's no big deal. Congratulations. You got the snipe. Nicely done. It would be funny if the whole thing was yellow. It has happened before, and that would be hilarious. All right, let's go now to game number 5. Man, I kind of love doing it this way because it's going so much faster, right? We're able to watch so many more games doing it this way. This is really nice. All right. You shall make a fine sacrifice. Okay, I'm not forgetting. I'm starting the prediction again. The prediction has started. And we're in. What do we got? Got the Alisa center stage. It's loading. We got Leon Kennedy for a second time with sunglasses versus a Xiaoyu. I really like that outfit. The hair is really nice. Nice sidestep. The grab punish, sure. That's gonna do it. The grab punish. Oh, don't do it. Don't RDC. Okay, he's not RDCing. Nice break from the Xiaoyu, though. Yeah, the King was just doing the key charge for what, plus frames. Tried low parrying. Oh my god. My VTuber plus just attacked me from the air. Yeah, I mean, this is a throw fest, right? Wow, that wall broke from there? That's crazy. What? How do you not have the combo there? Ah, it's fine. She got it. See, now this game I'm starting to think might be the Fujin game. This game, I got a feeling, because, like, they're dropping some combos. They kind of know what they're doing. They have some counterplay. This could also be the case where you got 2 players that are on secondaries. I definitely can see the Xiaoyu player being on a secondary. 100%. Based on, like, the combo drops and stuff, because it feels like that they do have an idea of what they're doing, but the Xiaoyu feels like that they don't have complete control of the character. That said, though, the Xiaoyu is on game point here. This is a tough one, man. I've been pretty much 100% so far today, but I don't know. This is the one where I'm thinking Fujin. I think that this could even be purple rank. But I do think that they are playing a little bit better than what you would normally see. I would say it's comparable to, like, the Kazuya in game 1, so maybe Battle Ruler. But I'm leaning more towards Fujin. There's just something about it that's making me think that, like, it's in that territory. Xiaoyu's so cool. I've always found her fun ever since Tag 1. No, I agree. I think Xiaoyu's great. There's the power crush. Go in for the mid. Nice block. Oh, no punish, though, man. Oh, and then that was airborne. That's going to be tough at the wall. Hey, got the counter hit. Into that. And the low. That's a lot of damage very quickly. Oh, she ducked. Oh, he didn't get the right combo off that, though. That's good. Nice whiff punish while running 3. Oh, come on, man. You just pressed the 1 button and he dies. The wall explosion. 1 HP. No, that's not. You don't do power crush at 1 HP. That was... Okay, final round. Screw it. All 10 points on blue. I think if I was predicting with you guys, I'd say blue. I'm leaning more towards Fujin for this one. I think that they're playing okay. And, you know, the Xiaoyu's trying to do the right combo. I think that at least the Xiaoyu is on a secondary. I don't know about the King. The King could be either way. But, yeah, for me, Xiaoyu definitely on a secondary. Oh, my God, man. Stop doing the power crush. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, she broke it again. She broke it again. No punish on that. Tried doing the Great Wall. Oh, yeah, the King tried launch punishing that. That is the not indicator to me that this is blue. That might be the biggest indicator to me that this is blue. Oh my God, the Xiaoyu won it by the skin of her teeth. Phew. Is she a difficult character to be really good with? Oh yeah, I'd say that she's one of the hardest characters in the game to be good with, easily. Yeah, bro said she's probably the hardest one in the game. Extremely difficult. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say. I think that this is just Fujin. I think it's like there's a possibility it could be Battle Ruler, but I think it's a Fujin that plays pretty all right. That's just playing a second character. I think that it's around blue. That said, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Battle Ruler. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Flame Ruler. If it's anything lower than that, I'd be surprised. But I think anything around there makes a ton of sense. So what are we looking at here? It's 50-50 between the blues and purples. Most points are on the blues, but it's exactly right down the middle between blue and purple, which again I think is perfectly reasonable. So predictions are going to end here in like right now. I'm ending them as soon as this loads. Boop. So let's take a look. You think it's Battle Ruler? I think that's very likely. Ling hit a snake edge. Feels purple to me. I mean, that's a connection thing, man. You shouldn't think about that too hard. Depending on the connection, snake edge is always going to hit. All right, let's see. Mighty Ruler. Wow, that's a lot lower than I would have thought. Like I said, for me, it went down the Flame Ruler, right? If it was Flame Ruler, I wouldn't be surprised. Mighty Ruler is definitely surprising. This has been the worst one for me. But it's not, like, it's not egregious, you know? I think that Mighty Ruler is... I think they were playing a little bit better than a lot of Mighty Rulers would have, but I think it's pretty reasonable. So congrats to the snipe bets for the purple. You guys got it. Let's see here. No, their main is Xiaoyu. They got me. Yeah, I think if I knew that their main was Xiaoyu, I probably would have said, like, Battle Ruler, the Kingdom mode, or promoted to Flame Ruler, which makes sense within the last, like, 20 minutes. But, yeah, it's you obviously can't tell, and based on how the Xiaoyu was playing, I assume that they were playing a secondary. But is Mighty Ruler middle purple? No, it's the bottom of purple. I bet all my red points. No. Also, Hydroshly purple, but I can't vote. Well, you still got it. Yeah, that was Discord. In my rank, I've never seen those skills like that. Come on. I know, right? That's how Guess the Rank gets you. They gotta throw a curveball in there somewhere. I'm not good at this game. It's okay. The more you do it, the better you get. 2 snipes. I'm getting rich. Poor get rich scheme. All right. Game number 6, I think? I think it's game 6. Gonna stop the predictions here. Rank, question mark. Where are my points? I got rigged. I paid out to purple. Alright. Laws versus a Yoshi. Is the back 2-2 into hop kick. Hop kick meditation. That is what I call a combo. It's not the accurate definition of a combo, but I would indeed call it a combo. We sidestepped into meditation again. And flash. Okay. So this is like Tekken King. You might think that this is a game that definitely looks like Mighty Ruler. You would be mistaken. There's a Yoshi on the screen. This is purple. Nice block. Okay, and nice punish too. Down forward 1 to try checking him. That was a nice duck. Yeah, I think that this is I think this is Raijin. Look at that orbital, man. That was the right combo. It's weird that it dropped. That's the door knocker. It's the wrong punish, but it works. Didn't punish that. Dude, that back, don't show this to Jin players. Jin players will have an aneurysm if you see backdash into whiff punish. They will die on the spot. For their own health, do not show that to them. The laws did not, the Yoshi got the grab punish. Yeah, I think this is Raijin, man. Like, as much as especially the Yoshi is doing things that make you think, no, there's no way. With like the sidestep and the meditation and just dropping the combos and stuff. You know, like the way that he's doing some things and the way that the laws is playing too really makes me think that this is probably around that rank, around Raijin. So that's what I'm going to give it. I feel pretty confident in saying that. This is either really low or really high. That's also true. But you see how the laws is doing like the orbitals to go over the lows and then he's getting the combos and stuff. I think this is Raijin. I'm pretty confident. I will always vote against laws. I will too. I'm with you. You know me, I don't gamble unless you bully me into it. Well, I'm not going to bully you into it. Not this time. That was a pretty... Well, I guess the idea was that he would remain back turn, maybe. Nice duck. Good punish as well. There's the flash. That's what we're looking for. We got the combo. Sidewall combo as well. Stab him in the heart. Oh, what? That seppuku was messed up. See, again, that's how you know that this Yoshi is better than purple rank, because purple rank Yoshis would not seppuku there. The purple rank Yoshis would not seppuku into losing the game. But this is what you get in blue ranks. Hell, even sometimes at like Tekken King, but you're not going to see it past Tekken King. Saying out bulk email to all Jin plays. I hope this email finds you. Well, stop. You think it's red? Wow. But voting purple. I don't think red, but I want to snipe. Hey, that's fair enough. Going for the snipe bet is perfectly valid. Snipe bets now, with how the predictions are, have definitely been nerfed. There it is. There's the seppuku. The seppuku into losing the round again. That, you know, I was expecting him to actually flash, but yeah, this Yoshi legitimately just seppuku'd into losing the game. You think purple? Again, I'm pretty stuck on it being Raijin. I have seen blue rank Yoshis that play like orange ranks. The fact that this Yoshi isn't immediately making me think it's like a yellow rank player, that's what's making me say that it's Raijin. I'm gonna end the predictions here in a second, but we're even between purple and blue. I don't know why anyone's trying to snipe Tekken King. They are Ludens just giving away 500 points for charity. Oh, we got 2 snipes on red now. The predictions are coming in. We got 2 on red, 3 on purple, the majority on purple, and the 10k max from Britbrev on purple. We got a couple on blue. We got 2 on blue, and then we got 1 big snipe bet. No cowardice here on Tekken King. A lot of variety on this one. I'm gonna end the predictions here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. I'm pretty confident in my bet, though. Ah, it was battle rule. I hit the wrong button. No drama. Yeah, I mean, I think battle ruler is fine. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Sorry, no drama. God damn it, my bad. But yeah, no, it's Battle Ruler. Okay. No, I think that's fine though. I mean, that's part of the reason I said Raijin 2 and not anything higher is because I want him to be within that realm. And I think that Fujin was possible. Battle Ruler, obviously, right? And Yoshi was on a promo game and just threw. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. And again, the Yoshi was on a promo game, so he was promoting into blue if he didn't just throw the game. But yeah, I mean, again, I don't have a problem with this. I think that this was perfectly fine. Battle Ruler is completely reasonable. I was definitely predicting a little bit higher than it seemed, and I said that right off the bat, and I was pretty confident. I was in the ballpark, so I'm not too mad about that. Again, my general frame of reference is I want to be within ±2. I was there. The majority was on purple as well. And Bruv, congratulations. You got away with the all-in bet on purple. Good on you, man. Wow. I have a system. I always win. If this isn't Raijin, I'll eat my foot. Well, you were pretty close, but not quite. I was definitely closer than some of you thought, though. I always think Yoshi's a sandbagging. Are they playing the win? No, they're not. They never are. I lost my last 2 bets, so statistically I have to win this one. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. You're due. You're due for the win. All right. Let's head on back. We're going into game number 7? I went back to the menu. Damn it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Did Yoshi play poorly in general? I have no sense for Yoshi play. Relative to Yoshi players or in general? Because in general, yes. Relative to Yoshi players, no. Yoshis are eternally playing for shits and giggles. I'm a Yoshi main. I can confirm. 50-50. You win or you don't. Just like Tekken 8 gameplay. Exactly. Guess the rank is actually just a stance 50-50 mix-up. Little did you know. Okay. I did peek because the music just abruptly cut out when I was trying to load the game. I did not see anything. All right, we're in. Predictions are up. We got King in a hoodie. Kind of trying to look like Armor King on a casual day, followed by Blue Paul. That's a new one. All right, while Rising 2 counter hit, that's going to do it. If a Yoshi does a flash, he's either good or a newbie. True. While Rising 2, no duck on that. Hey, that's going to work, though. Boop, boop, boop. Right in there. Oh, he went for the fully charged stuff. Oh, my God. That's going to hurt. Is that going to kill? Not quite. I think if he did the right combo, it would have killed, but... That's fine. It works. Oh, my God. What a whiff punish. This is a tough one. Like, they're playing a bit reserved. I mean, this is another one where it's either purple or blue. I don't see it being anything else. Forward 4, neutral 2, forward 4, neutral 2. He really is playing Armor King. Nice kip up. No ducking on the highs. But he got the down 1-2 there. No, this is another one. I'm thinking it's Raijin, man. Like, look at these whiff punishes. You saw the high crushing before as well. They got the combos. Paul dropped it, unfortunately. Come on, you got down jab there, man. Oh, no, okay, the Paul broke it, but the King was doing the blue stuff. He didn't think he was gonna. I didn't think he was gonna counter hit that either. The Paul threw. The Paul threw that so hard. No, I actually, the more I look at this game, the more I actually think this is Bushin. Yeah, Kid Loons is saying it. Tekken King. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go as far to say Tekken King, but at first I was like, ooh, this is purple. But the more I'm seeing this and the more I'm seeing them playing neutral and they have the combos down and everything, like, look at that. The delayed running kick, Paul staying on the ground and rolling to avoid it. Not ducking that high, unfortunately. The counter hit works, though. The King won 3-0. Yeah, I don't know. I think this might be Bushin. This could be anywhere in blue ranks. I don't know if I'd say Tekken King. Maybe I'm gonna say Kishin to keep it safe in case this is Fujin, because I could see this being, I could see this being anywhere from Mighty Ruler to Bushin. Honestly, I think that there's a way I could argue it for any rank in that gap, and you would go, oh yeah, I can see what you might not agree with me, but you can see what I mean. It feels like Bushin or Kishin. That's what my initial gut reaction is. I think I'm gonna lean more towards Kishin because I want to keep it safe and within the realm of that ±2. I'm not like so heavily convinced it's Bushin to say Bushin. I'm being a little bit of a coward here. I'm gonna say Kishin because I think it's very possible it's like Fujin. Yeah, and Kid Loons, you're right too. The inputs aren't spammy. Exactly. It seems like it is, but what they're doing has a lot of thought in it. There's intention behind it, which you don't see a lot at purple ranks. So, and especially below there. So I'm thinking it's the higher end of blue. Is gonna be Tekken King or Tekken God. I could definitely see this being Tekken King as well, but I don't want to predict Tekken King because I'm not that confident in it. Give me 500 on Tekken King, Mr. Dealer. With that emote, that emote's so funny. The King got the juice. The Paul is sloppy. The Paul's got the slop. I feel like the reason I can't say it's truly blue is because Paul ain't got the blue rank confidence. Also, not wrong. I don't disagree with you. Let's look at the predictions here. It is the majority right now is actually on Tekken King. We got 3 on blue, the always blue crowd coming out in full force. And then we got 2 on purple. And I don't even really think it's a snipe bet. I really do think it could be anywhere in there. But I think it's very unlikely for it to be red or lower. It's not going to be TGS or higher. So I think we got the predictions. I'm going to end them here in a couple of seconds. And we'll take a look. Ending the predictions. Oh my God! What? Someone at the last second put in some more points on Tekken King. Oh my God, the confidence in that! Holy! All right, ending submissions. Let's take a look. And Raijin! Oh, I'm so happy I didn't say Bushin. Oh, one off. I'm so sorry to everyone that said Tekken King. I'm so sorry, Devil. You are out 3,000 dudes. The blues have it. They always blue. You know why they choose always blue? Because statistically speaking, if you look at the guest rank spreadsheet, it is most likely that it's going to be blue. Congratulations to the blues. Nicely done. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that it makes a lot of sense how they were playing. This is one of those games that just it didn't feel like a textbook blue game like you get sometimes, but it was definitely in that realm where it was like, yeah, this is probably blue. If it's not blue, I can also see it, but it's probably blue, and it was. Thank you for launching the house sweep. All right. I can actually look how many we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was game number 7. We're going to do I'm a Pretty Princess. Not that. We're going to do one more game, game 8. The blue cartel represents. Stealing all your dutes. Oh my, it was you, Ludens. It was the Hail Mary. No. I'm sorry, but the house always wins. Paul was even wearing blue to Kojima tease us. Yeah, and we didn't heed his warning. Well, mainly Kid Ludens and Devil didn't heed his warning, but you know. Paul changes color depending on the rank. All right, we're gonna do one more game, game number 8. Hopefully this last one's going to be a good one, and hopefully I can maintain my record. I've only been wrong on one of them so far today. I've only been wrong, and it was the one before this one. I went from having a really bad one, with the one that was pre-recorded on YouTube, to having a pretty damn good one this time around. Hopefully my last game we can end off strong, but oh God, if we don't. stand by my Tekken King. They were just smurfing on their ults. Let me see if they were playing the mains real quick. I'll check for you. No, the King wasn't and has 47 defense. Not that the stat matters, but it's just funny. What about the Paul? Hold. The Paul has 78 defense, 88 attack. And despite having 68 spirit, just says, I'm trying my best. I like that. I like this guy. All right. Hey, Seth, I labbed the Raven parry versus Lydia, having an F2 situation, and the second punch doesn't actually come out. What? That's so... Huh. I guess it kind of makes sense, but I didn't know that. Funny. Yeah, it turns out that the Raven matchup is Lydia's best matchup. All right. Game number 8. The last one. It'll be this one. Let's see what we got. Let me start the predictions here. The last game of Guess the Rank today. What do we got? The infinite loading. Oh boy, it's a Kazuya mirror, and notably Play 1 Kazuya is on a promo, so if he wins, we're gonna have to look away. Nice jab trade. They have one single brain cell. They are just doing 1, 2, 4, 3. The classic Mishima thing you see all the way up until like Tekken God for some reason. Nice house sweep. The casino is in full force right now, just like how it is in our predictions in the chat. That counter hit's going to pay off. Oh my god, the punish was late. And the classic Mishima punish. Nice duck. Okay, he didn't punish it, but he did get the duck. Flash punch is going to win out anyway against the heat smash. We're going to try getting full combo. Doesn't quite work, but it's enough. Down back 4. I'm immediately thinking that this is like... I mean, we're starting how we ended, right? Oh my god, not the Azu-san and jump backwards again. I'm gonna say Battle Ruler. Mainly because I think it would be a fun way to end this. We started out with a Battle Ruler and Kishin game, and the Battle Ruler was Kazuya. Why not end with a Battle Ruler Kazuya, right? That would be cinema. I can see why he didn't punish. That was kind of out of range. He's just doing that for the frame trap. At least the Player 1 Kazuya, though, knows how to block that low. I don't know. Like, I could also see this being... I don't see it being much higher than Raijin, but I could see it being, like, Fujin. I don't know. Again, if I was predicting, I would just predict blue because it's the most likely. He also doesn't know that you can interrupt that third hit after you block. Like, he can just do Tsunami Kick after he blocks that low. The Player 2 Kazuya doesn't know to block it, so we're just trading 1, 2, 4, 3s now. Unfortunate. There's the Heat Smash. Nice. Probably, I mean, I probably would just do down forward too if he's going to keep doing that, but still. Okay. Yeah, again, like, you got down forward 2 there, man. He's just going to keep doing that. You have to counter him. You can't keep jabbing. Or at least down jab. Nice punish. This is the wall. The scaling, though, this isn't going to kill. It is a lot of buttons, yeah. But they're only doing a couple of things. They're not just wildly wailing on the controller, right? Okay, what are we going to do? We did power crush. It didn't work. He tried the counter hit grab, and it's no good. Game point for Player 2 Kazuya here. The one that's not on the promo. That would make it easier for me. This is for sure a blue or purple. Yeah, this is one of those games where you're like, you know that this is probably blue. It might be purple as well. There's the low parry. Thank God. We finally got there. Boop. Oh, it dropped. No duck on the high. That tells me Battle Ruler. Oh, never mind. Now it's Fujin. I mean, when you do it twice in a row. The Heat Smash 4 keep out. Okay, they're both out of heat. I'll do 500 Tekken King for the meme, but it's definitely... No, there's no way this is Tekken King. This isn't gonna kill. One of them's going home in a Kaz kit. Stop. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I think that this is Fujin. because I mean, this is just the classic thing that, well, actually, because Devil said Flame Ruler purple, and the more I think about it, the more that you see this stuff at Flame Ruler, and they are playing a mirror, right? So they're going to know that they're going to see this move more, they're going to punish it more, and the player 1 Kazuya is falling for the same setup over and over and over again. You know what? I'm going to stick with what I said first. We came full circle here with the situation from round 1, the final round. I'm going to stick with my guns. I'm going to say this is Battle Ruler. Nice little parry. The combo dropped. That is not correct. And we're punishing with the heat smash. Fine. Counter hit. I swear to God, if you... Okay. Oh, no. Oh, don't give him the promo. Oh, I'm... Okay, 1-2, 1-2. Okay. The promo was denied. Yeah, this was a weird one. I think that is... I'm going to say Battle Ruler. I think it's pretty likely for that to be the case. Nice denying, by the way. I've done 500 blue. My heart says purple. You have to align with the always blue crowd if you want to win. That is the truth. The stage has betrayed me so many times. The stage is kind of annoying. I think in quick matches, I've seen a lot of them with those skills. It has to be. I can definitely see it. Now, I think purple really wait until the end of the replay. Well, we're there. I mean, it was going back and forth, but I think Flame Ruler, yeah, I think that's very possible. I'm going to say, I think it's either Battle Ruler or Fujin. I'm going to say Battle Ruler because I think it's more, it tells a better story. Us coming full circle of the last game has a Battle Ruler Kazuya, while the first game also had Battle Ruler Kazuya. The predictions have ended, though. We got to the 5 minutes. We have 110K bet on red. Jesus Christ. Britbrov just throwing away his points. We got 3 on purple. The majority, though, from the always blue crowd on blue. But the majority of points is on red. Second most is on purple. Even though the majority is on blue, we're mellowing it out and just trying to steal the points right out from under them. Let's take a look and see. 2 Kazuya, 0 electrics. Purple. No, you got it wrong. 2 Kazuya, 0 electrics. God of Destruction. All right. It would be hilarious if it was... Dude, if this is red, I am going to need the helmet again. All right. Last game of Guess the Rank for this one. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, especially here on the second channel because we're just starting out. I would appreciate it a ton, and there'll be more content like this coming to you your way on this channel. So please feel free to stick around if you like this and you want to see some more. Let's see what the last rank is. Give me purple. Oh! Damn, that is... Ooh, that is so sad for the purple. But we managed to come full circle, starting with the player 1 Battle Ruler Kazuya, ending with the player 1 Battle Ruler Kazuya, while the winner is blue. Congrats to the always blue crowd. You guys that bet on purple, and you guys kind of got scammed. Because you weren't wrong. I mean, the Kazuya on player 1 side was on a promo to go to Fujin, but notably, he lost, so you can't get too mad. Congrats to the always blue crowd. Thank you all very much for watching this rendition of Guess the Rank. I did pretty well this one. I only missed one. This is one of the best Guess the Ranks I've done. So for all of you that was saying in the comments on the last one, Seth, you can't guess ranks because ranks are random in Tekken 8. Why are you even doing this? It's impossible. There's no waste of time. Fuck you. I can say that on this channel because it's not monetized yet. Fuck you. I got all of them except one. You're an idiot. Go fuck yourself. I'm out of here. See you in the next one. If you want to see more Guess the Rank, click on the link right above me or go to the one over there if you want to see something on the odd channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Woo! Hell yeah.